Well, I'm afraid I have to start off with a bit of bad news this morning. My first sponsor for the pond and a very good friend of mine, Paolo, died over the weekend of cancer. And so it's not a very good start for the week. Sorry, it's a little bit difficult, but never mind. It's one of those things that happens to all of us one day, but it was a bit of a shock that it went so early. At any rate, I'd like to thank my other sponsor, Isabel, obviously, that's still with us and helping with the pond. I've been down here this morning doing after the festival. Pond's looking beautiful. I had to clean up a lot from people that have been walking around the pond that obviously had no respect for the area, but I've managed to clean up and sort it all out and get it back to its beautiful pristine state. Please remember that if you enjoy these videos, to subscribe to the channel. It all helps the channel grow. Anyway, after the bad start with my sponsor going, as I said, or dying, my first one, Paolo, my heart goes out to his family. And anyway, life goes on. I'm going to set up now with my hide and start to do some photography today. I've actually started to dig a little hole here. I've decided I'm going to plant a tree here in memory of Paolo, who was my first sponsor, but I'll bring the tree down next week. I've just dug the hole, so we'll have a memory here. It's going to be a little pine tree or a coniferous tree which will just grow here and give some shade. Well, that's not the best of starts. The first thing that's come down is the azure-winged magpies. Obviously now there's not a lot of people. They've come back to the area, which is a shame, but they'll probably just ravage the food and then go. But they are a beautiful bird though. The only good thing about these being around is often the starlings hang around with them, and as there was a rosy starling seen the last couple of days here in Sagres, I could be very, very lucky and it may come along. But I think that's just hoping for too much today. But we can always hope. Well, we just had 6 red-billed chafs fly over. But other than that and the magpies, this morning, I think because of the movement over the last 7 days in the area, the birds have mostly been frightened off from this area, so it's going to take a while for them to come back. But being the only water, it should, as long as it's quiet today, it should bring some of them back. We have the frogs here in the meantime, and that's it. Other than the magpies and the chafs that just flew over, it's very, very quiet. I can hear a few of the other birds in the area chirping away, but we'll see if they come in. First small bird to come in is a sparrow. As I said, it's only the more bolder birds are going to be around, maybe, and a few of the migratory ones. We'll see what happens. I do hope we have a few more along today, though. A couple of linnets have come in as well to feed on the peanuts. And just had a little willow warbler, but he was so quick he just came in, landed and flew off again, but they're still in the area. Little pied flycatcher here, another one of the little migratory birds in the area at the time, always at the moment. Beautiful bird, this. Just perched up here on the side of the pond. A couple of little greenfinch have shown up as well. Just the common birds at the moment, but a car pulled up about 5 minutes ago with the guys up on top doing the eagle watches to the end of this month. But it's settled down again. Hopefully we won't get too many other people in the area today. Again, these birds, the finches, all come down for the food. This time of year the food gets a little bit more scarce as winter comes in, so obviously they come in to feed here. I always try to put some good fat foods down for them, some worms or some tenebrias, and or mealworms as they're called in English, and some peanuts, so that way, and sunflower seeds, that way they get a lot of high protein and high fat food for winter. Oh, we finally got a blackbird come down. Normally they're the first, but it's nearly 10 o'clock. I've been here 2 hours already, or 2.5 actually, and so few birds still at the moment. But one of the blackbirds has braved it and come down, along with the other common ones from the area, a few of the sparrows. But that's really about it at the moment. Very quiet day today. We've got a big storm coming in next week, so it's going to spoil the area a little bit. But so I think this may be the last day for about a week. There we go, sitting up on the branch on the side now. Another little chiff-chaff come in here as well. Dark legs, so it's not a willow warbler, it's a chiff-chaff. Oh, the starlings have come in. Oh, if I'm lucky enough, that rosy starling that's been flying around with the band of starling may come in. It would be such a beautiful surprise if he did. Well, I can hear a lot of them in the trees, so they'll probably take turns to come down for a bath. These are the first ones. Beautiful. Just got to keep an eye out for this young rosy starling. Hopefully it's with the band, with the whole flock. The green woodpecker's turned up here. He's hiding at the moment behind one of these branches, but he's just turned up at the pond. There he is, beautiful bird, look at that. The green woodpecker's back for a drink now. Look at this beautiful bird. Stunning. So nice to see them here. It's the male, it's a young male with the red head, as you can see. Little stone chats come along as well. Just had another car pull up, so a lot of the birds have just scattered again. But hopefully there won't be too many more come along. But at least we've got some of the birds that aren't too frightened of the people. Well, the frogs have all come out now at the front of the pond. And I've just had another 4 cars turn up over the last 20 minutes, so the area has been so disturbed now. I don't think I'm going to get any more birds. It's nearly 11 o'clock, so I'm going to call it a day today. I can hear a couple of the little warblers in the bushes, like the Melanosophella or the Sardinian warbler, chirping away. But at the moment none of them will come out with the movement in the area, so I'm going to call it a day now. Well, that's it. I've definitely going to call it a day now. Another car on top of the 4 that had already arrived has just turned up, so that's it for today now. The area's been disturbed too much. I'm going to go up and see if I can see a few of the eagles. Remember, please, if you've enjoyed the video and you'd like to catch the updates of all the thrushes that'll be coming through in the next couple of weeks or the next month or so, as it gets colder, then please subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the side and a comment underneath as well if there's anything you'd like to know. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye.